It is.
Do I look like a haunted house to you?
No, why?
Then you don't need to scream when you come inside me.
Oh my god.
All right, we got a deal.
My favorite expression in English is the one that says, never bite the hand of the one that fingers you, something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Potential hot take, but can boys stop responding so fast, please? It's such an ick to me.
Okay, boys, write this down. It's icky to reply too fast.
Are they a slow texter or are they just not that into you?
Oh, wait. Okay, no, do reply faster or else they'll think you're not into her. My bad.
Here's a PSA for all the single ladies. If a guy texts you back right away, or if he's messaging you nonstop all day, probably seems really flattering, right? But it's not. It means he has nothing else better to do.
Wait, shit. Okay, don't reply. They hate it. Okay, wait. Do reply as fast as you can.
Girl brain is if you text him and he texts you back right away, ick.
Maybe don't respond that fast?
Hey, I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun.
I don't know anymore. It appears your life is in danger no matter what. I'm so sorry.
That sounds a bit confusing, doesn't it?
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow!
This guy is diabolical.
Every morning when you get up, say over and over to yourself, do it now, do it now, do it now. I do it now, do it now. Whenever you have this tendency to procrastinate, program your subconscious mind with this automatic conditioned command, do it now, do it now, do it now. The key to overcoming procrastination is to develop a sense of urgency. Be the kind of person who gets things done quickly. Be the kind of person who launches fast on a task. Say over and over to yourself, do it now, do it now, do it now. Do you know that less than 2% of the population have a sense of urgency? And that there is not an example of a successful person anywhere who does not have a sense of urgency? That if you just develop a sense of urgency when somebody gives you a task, that you get on it and do it fast, that alone will move you into the top ranks in a very short period of time.
That's Brian Tracy. He's the man. Somehow I was blessed with the sense of urgency inside of me. And, well, I have to force myself to take breaks a lot of times. But this is the absolute truth, you guys. And your life is not long. Count how many years you have left. Count how many Christmases you have left. Start to instill a sense of urgency within yourself. You can get so much done in a month's time if you really put yourself on the grind. Do what you have to do now.
Strangers are your biggest supporters, not the people you know. There's over 7 billion people in the world, and the fact that some of y'all focus on your city, your state, your friends, your family, your peers, all this shit, that doesn't matter. None of these people matter. When you post content, you need to be thinking about the next country, the next city, the next state, not where you're at, because it's gonna f up your creative flow. Your creative flow just needs to flow naturally. You don't need to be thinking, yo, what is this person from high school gonna think of? What is my cousin gonna think about? What is this person I went to fuck last? All of them don't matter. You need to be making stuff for strangers. What changed my mentality is when I stopped thinking about the people I know, how are they gonna react to this? Because they're not gonna react anyway. It's either gonna be negative or they're gonna be quiet. You gotta start making for people you don't know. That's the key. Make stuff for people you don't know.
Yeah, that's right, guys. You got to think worldwide. You know, personally, with my wood business, I went nationwide, and I could have sold piece by piece to individuals, but I knew it would be better if I sold wholesale to pet stores and really got that big reach. They buy way bigger. And with the internet, you know, the possibilities are endless. So figure out a way to get some of that internet money. Touch the world.
That's crazy.
It's actually not that impressive.
What?
It's not that impressive.
Yeah, it is.
No.
To me, it is. You know what they say?
What?
They say comparison is the thief of joy. You compare yourself to others and you'll never be happy. So that's impressive weight. Who cares what other people lift?
But what if I'm not satisfied with it?
Well, I mean, you could push yourself, but you can't do negative self-talk.
This is an interesting one, guys. I like to compare, but not in an envious way, just to like see how I'm doing to gauge. But it is important to remember that as a man, you're never actually going to be the richest or the strongest, and that shouldn't be a blow to your ego. It should just be perfectly fine. Do the best for you, but don't rain on your own parade because you feel like you have what others don't. Enjoy every moment of this.
Try this filter on you. Huh? Let me try this filter.
What? You need to stop doing that shit, man.
Boo.
Okay to leave the good guy. It's okay to leave the good guy for what exactly? When y'all give each other this stupid advice, what is the expectation? And what you really mean by you weren't happy, it means that you want to get ran through and you want to experience new things, which means you want to experience other men. Let's just call it what it is. This is the exact reason why you hear so many men say that men will sacrifice his life for his family and women will sacrifice their family for their feelings. And it's because women make these dumb long-term decisions on temporary feelings and then they can't understand why their life is in shambles. And this woman is actually a life coach and wants to sell women her advice. And the reality is that what she's telling women is to go for that dopamine hit while they're chasing trads and getting ran through. And basically they don't realize that they are going to hit the wall. Their beauty is not going to last forever. And they're going to be on the dating scene up against a bunch of 20-something-year-olds, and they call that happiness. Meanwhile, what it really is selfishness because you ruined your family, you ruined a good guy, you're going to be on the internet crying about where did all the good men go, but you don't realize that the good men are gone because you made them bad by doing dumb shit like this. And the worst part about these women is that they know from the beginning that they don't want to marry these men, but they marry them because they're the safe bet. They're the ones that they want to use them for children, so they're more reliable for child support and alimony later on when they decide to dump them. And the best part about it is that these men eventually move on, they find better, they find women that appreciate them, that want to be in a marriage. Well, these women stay bitter, they stay mad, they stay resentful. And the funny thing about it is they realize that they have this sense of fake self-worth and that they put their happiness in the hands of somebody else and they're still miserable because it's really a them problem and not a husband problem. And now they spend the rest of their lives trying to heal and be better.
The world is turning around in so many ways, guys, in real time. You can see it's all going to be all right, can't you?
Woke up looking for the broccoli. Hot key, keep a horn on deck of my seat. IP, ownership, the blueprint.
Maybe you did have it harder than everyone else. Maybe you were subjected to things unimaginable. So what? This is you now? You're gonna wallow in it forever and just blame circumstances and everyone else for how your life turns out? You're gonna spend your life living below your potential because you just won't let it go? If there's one thing I know, it's that if I've been through a thing, there's a better than average chance of the 9 billion people on Earth, someone else has been through it too. And they've probably coped with it better than I did. Somehow, some way, another person on this planet has figured out how to just get over it. And to stop dwelling on the past and move towards something that they actually want. And that's likely happened because they bumped into the realization that if you want to feel better, you just have to blame other people. But if you want to do better, you have to take responsibility and then take some action. Hope this helps.
Guys, the best thing we can do is man up and let that shit go with peace. It ain't no thing anyways. It was just whatever. Let's be real. The best thing we can do is reject the victim mentality and step on the other side of life.
What does it mean when a guy can remember your eye color after the first date? Means you got small tits.
Damn. I put the wrong. Bazana! Bazana!
If no one calls you dangerous, it means you've never stood your ground. If no one fears you, it means you've never dared to disrupt the order. And if no one speaks ill of you, well, it means you've never stood tall enough to cast a shadow. The truth is, people reveal their insecurities in how they treat you. If they envy you, it's because you possess something they can't. If they mock you, it's because they don't understand the strength of your mind. And if they try to bring you down, it's because they've already realized you're above them. Criticism, slander, even imitation, these aren't insults. They're acknowledgments, proof that you matter, that you stand out, that you're living a life others can't ignore. So let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them fear. Their resistance only confirms your strength. After all, no one tries to stop a ghost. They only chase the ones who are truly alive. If you are not following, you will never hear my voice again. But if you are, then congratulations, you are growing every day.
All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today.
Hasn't even been a few days and we're back at it again. Filling up the big boy.
All right, it's another Take Your Audience to Work day. We're going to go fill the big truck up in the vineyard.
This is a beautiful life.
All right, here I am cutting some furniture for reptiles. If you ever wondered how it was made.
It's all down these rows. I gotta go cut it. Like right here. That thing looks sick. Got a dope ass blister. Hell fucking yeah. Looks like a titty. Hell yeah, guys, check it out. All that cutting. Can you imagine how many pieces are in this truck? Damn. Took us about a day and a half. I had the time of my fucking life, guys.
All right, y'all. Well, there you have it. That's a Take Your Audience to Work day. We went down, filled up that van, and unloaded it right before your eyes. Well, this is what I want to do. You guys tell me in the comments how many gumballs you think are in the gumball machine. How much wood do you think's inside that truck when I get done sandblasting and it's all finished and I sell it to the store? How much you think I got on my hands? I'll give you guys an answer after a while. All right, y'all. I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we gonna see you on the next one.